does the living workshop where he actually creates work of art and the sawdust, and takes that sawdust and actually grows these Ganoderma on there, and makes sure that the Ganoderma turns into something crazy. Then he'll sell you the art and the Ganoderma. But there it is, and then tell us a little bit more about your blocks right here. You take these and you grow them in a mold.
Yep. Yeah.
And
so here I can show you the mold.
so he's got a mold that he uses to create a brick out of mycelium here.
Yeah, so this is just something I grabbed at like a Home Goods or something, and then just kind of drilled some holes in it to get more air into the whole brick. So you can see that kind of that was in there.
That works in pretty good.
Yeah. So essentially, what this is just hemp hurd mixed with Ganoderma lucidium, and then I just let it grow. This is a dried one. This right here is one that's currently still growing. So I've let this one grow longer than this one. You can kind
of has a little bit of color in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This one I'm gonna kind of let go as long as possible. This one got to the point where I was like, that's good. Okay.
So, but look at that though, because they're very light. They can be used for construction. They're actually fireproof and pretty much waterproof when you know, for the most part.
Yeah. So my
considering.
So the next project I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make. I have a 9-month-old Australian Shepherd, so I'm gonna make a timber frame doghouse. Yeah, exactly. I work at an old timber framers workshop, so I'm gonna make a timber frame doghouse, and then I'm gonna make more of these bricks, and this will be the insulative walling for it, and then I'll skin it with lime plaster on the insides and on the outsides of it, and that'll allow it still to breathe, but also to kind of give us like a bit of a extra barrier from the elements.
Yeah, because I mean, it already has a lot of essential properties.
Exactly. Yeah. And then from there, then I'll have a little thing that then I can essentially test. So then I can try and test what the R value is of these bricks itself, and then I can compare this to other natural buildings such as wood chips and like clay or like wattle and daub, straw bale, things like that. Yeah, so one of the buildings on the site that I live at is a straw bale house.
Oh, really?
So I mean, like, and that's, you know, that's
right.
That's
I know you have to have a wall that's 16 inches wide.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. The house that I live in is mostly wood chip and light clay, so it's probably about 8 inches thick. So this is less than that, but
but it's very lightweight, it's durable, and it's got many properties. So I mean, that's really the kind of future in mycology here, is to create things. I mean, people are already making coffins out of them. So if you've heard of that,
I'm actually in talk with somebody who's trying to do that in the States now.
Yeah.
They asked me to try and figure out how to do
coffins
that.
and boats
boats. The Sam Shoemaker just did the.
Cha-ching. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. Beautiful though. But that's the whole thing, and there's a lot of growth in the mushroom industry. You know what I mean? There's room for everybody. We were talking about artists, cooks, scientists. I mean, anything like that. Yeah, like artists, like this lady.
Artists?
Yeah, let me see the bags there. Here's one of our mushy artists here. So very nice. We love to see that. Yeah, there we are, Beyond Fungi, right? Okay. Well, very cool. And thanks for the demonstration. We love your art and your whole process and the whole concept here, because look at that, you guys. You can own a piece of art that was actually grown out of the piece of art. So there you go. Reshape Bonsai Bowl Project. So very cool. Very cool. So anyway, you can go see him yourself over here at a living workshop. So very nice. We'll see you next time. All right, very cool. Hopefully that one comes out better than the other one. There.
Totally.
It'll be on YouTube in another hour. So
sweet, appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to do. I just got my freaking.
Each other. You gotta help him. He's gotta help you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how, you know.
But I mean, but look at this,
Jane.
Look at this. That's what building products are going to be made of. That's tell Frank that's the next brick that's coming out. You know, figure out how to put them together.
Yep.
You know, I mean that's the whole thing. Like, what are you going to use for a mortar? You know what I mean? Or do you grow mycelium?
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's probably a way to maybe like. It's the idea of trying to figure out how do you do it
Take a picture of that
where
one.
it doesn't get contaminated. So like it's like those are fine there, but if you wanted to be able to stack bricks together and have them grow into one another, which is kind of what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, right. That's what
then you would essentially put kind of like you could have them as like a big, like if this was like this big thick kind of thing, and then it would just cut it off here, and then that drops down, and then another one goes drip blocks on it, but obviously it's offset.
Yeah.
And then they would grow together, but you would have to cover that area with something to make sure.
Yeah,
that,
right, because you have to activate it and then keep it safe from contamination while it's
When they
growing.
do concrete sidewalks, they cover it up. So I
Yeah,
mean,
right,
it's
exactly.
No
Yeah.
different.
No,
It's no
exactly. Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Hey, figure it out.
yeah, you figure it
Very
out.
cool.
I mean, you